Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. We have a commanding lead right here on Gran Turismo 2, and let's build on it. We finally figured out the formula to actually start beating these guys, or mainly that guy, by a more significant lead than we are right now. So let us keep on going here. I think that by the time we get to the next set of pit stops, we'll be so far ahead that this will be just totally out of reach for him. Then I can just start coasting, fresh coasting, because I'm over here in Oregon, so everything we do is fresh-ish. Not always, but most of the time, everything we do over here is pretty sick. There are some stupid things that we do every once in a while, but that's okay, because everybody does that. I'm gonna have to take a shower here in a few. I am really, really cold. It's like 30-something degrees outside, and I'm not digging that. Probably going to mow the lawn, wearing, a t-shirt and a pair of basketball shorts may not have been my my best option there, but I plow on. We're almost 2/3 of the way done with this race, thank God. I feel like I've been playing the same race for like 7 years. Something, 7 years. We are Seosin and we scream a lot. I do like that song, however. 7 years is a good-ass song, but I give it up. I give it up to screamo bands. I got to give those dudes some credit, because being able to scream like that continuously fucking hurts your throat, man. So for anybody that can do that on a continuous basis, all the props in the world to you guys, because that is some serious shit. I remember there was this one time, I think it was Burt McCracken from The Used, was screaming so hard that I think that he actually threw up on the stage, which would have been pretty funny to watch. Sorry guys. That would have been a sight to watch. That would have definitely been worth my, $20 that I paid to get in for that one, or more. I don't really even know how much concert tickets are for things. I've only been to just a couple of them in my life, period. It was closer to 70 when I went and saw Kanye West and Jay-Z watch the Throne Tour last year. That was probably the best live performance that I've seen of just about anything. Not like I have a lot to compare it with, but I've seen live performances of things. But that was probably one of the tightest actual performances that I've seen, period. Just because it's Kanye and Jay-Z, so that pretty much explains itself. Man, we are really far ahead. I wish that when you were actually in the lead, they would give you a time split between you and the guy behind you. That's the only thing about this game that they don't include that I wish that they would. That way, you'd know. Especially for those really close races, but even races like this, when you're beating the living shit out of everybody, it would be nice to know what your time, what your time split is between the second place guy or the guy in front of you. They do it when you're behind, but they never do it when you're actually in the lead, and it really sucks. It's like, I want to know. I want to know what the fuck this guy is, because I want to know how far I am ahead of him. Here we go. Oh, chill out. Chill the fuck out. I'm sitting here. I love this time of year. It's basketball time, baby. It's almost time for my March Madness thing to start up this month. It's already college basketball tournament shit here. And although my Ducks are not doing very well, at least my alternative, my ace in the hole, Memphis, is still doing really good. So that's always good. I feel really weird liking a team like that, though. You get just a random guy that doesn't even live anywhere near Tennessee. I live out in Oregon, for shit's sake. And I'm probably the only Memphis fan that lives on the West Coast, in theory. Because I feel like everybody else that likes them is just purely from the South or whatever. But they're my other favorite team. It's cool. But at least they're gonna be good. But I wish I think my favorite thing about the whole experience is watching mid-major basketball. I was watching a game this morning where one of the teams, I think it was Northeastern or something like that, they were losing in the first half 32-4 or something like that. They were just playing like a pile of shit. And then all of a sudden they end up winning the game 67-65. So it's you mean to tell me that between that point where you were down by that much, over the rest of the game you went on like a 63-30 run. It's fucking awesome. That's why I love college basketball with like some of the lower tier schools, because shit like that'll happen when you get like the top teams out there. God forbid that type of thing ever happens, because all the athletes are too good. You'd never have a team having such a monumental collapse like that. It just doesn't happen, like, ever. Or at least not very often. It's definitely happened before, but not... The likelihood is just not that high up there. You know what I'm saying. Ooh, shit. Here we go. Man, we're putting some serious mileage on this car. I wish there was like an odometer on this, just to see how far we've been driving. I know it's like a 300-kilometer thing. I don't know how many miles that is, though. I'm very, very bad at conversion stuff, which is really weird because math was definitely like one of my best. It was one of my best subjects in school. Well, okay, I take that back. It was like my best subject all the way up until about 8th grade when I stopped trying. So I was like, you know, I have one of those certificates in my room for being like the top 2% in the nation in like math test scores, even though everything up to like 7th grade wasn't even hard at all. Just like, oh, what's 10 times 15? What's 100 divided by 5? What's, you know, if Jonathan had sex with this many prostitutes in Atlantic City and this many of them had STDs, what's his percentage for probably having AIDS? Even though they wouldn't have had that type of question for somebody in the 4th grade. They wouldn't really have had that question for anybody at any time unless you were going to, you know, fucking prostitute school or, you know, Pimps and Hoes Academy out in New Jersey. Because apparently that's the type of place that would have one of those. I don't even know. I've never been to New Jersey, but I would just assume, you know, because every time you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. That would be the correct place to do that. Oh shit! Another car to lap. We're actually doing pretty good. We're gonna be having to hit the pits here probably another 3 laps or so, or whenever it starts to get to that odd discoloration. Mainly because our lead is so substantial right now. We're just soaking it in right now. I don't even have to stress about it. I don't even have to look at the. I don't even really have to look at the diagram of the map anymore. I don't even really care. I could give a couple of piles of horseshit less at this juncture, because we're just. I mean, we're pretty much taking. We're pretty much like a stripper taking one of her high heels and kicking a dude right in the ball sack and then having it unravel right in front of you. God, that's really disgusting. I really have a problem, I think. That was an absolutely overly graphic description of, you know, getting your ass kicked, or in this case, getting your balls kicked until they unravel like a fucking, you know, like a coil or something. God, that is just awful. I never want to have that type of, image in my head. That's just terrible. Wasn't paying attention. God damn it. Stupid basketball, it's making me divert my attention looking at scores over there. I don't even need to know. I'll figure it out later. My favorite part is just filling out the brackets. That's going to be my best thing. Especially because there's 50 bajillion tournaments now, so there's like the main one, and then there's the NIT, and there's the CBI, and the CIT, and... I mean, there is like the women's tournament, but God forbid, I'm not even going to bother with that. Ain't nobody got time for women's tournaments. It's not as important, and it's not as entertaining either. I'm gonna catch you, bitch, and when I do, I'm just gonna pass you. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, that's a Porsche. I feel bad that a Porsche is getting destroyed this badly by a car that wouldn't even be considered luxury by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, it is a Falcon, a good old Millennium Falcon. Captain Falcon. Falcon Punch! Oh, shit! I have to get the old landscaper out there. I have to get Mr. Keeker out there, my high school baseball coach, the guy that, what I swear to God, like, he was one of our math teachers too, but I guarantee you that he would have definitely just, like, left in the middle of class if he heard that there was, like, a divot out on the baseball field somewhere. And, you know, we're gonna make you guys do a test so that you can, you know, pencils down when you're finished. and while you're doing your test, I'm gonna go fix the field. So I'll see you later. He would totally do that. He would make his kids do a test or a quiz or something. He'd just like make one up, and then he'd be like, "Well, fuck you guys, gotta go. The field needs tending to, so you know when you're done, you can just sit there and wait for the bell to ring because I don't even care." Come on, baby. I'm surprised that this guy's actually surviving a whole lap ahead of me right now. I mean, in my D gate right now. My tires are starting to get a little bit bald, but still, he's holding his own on me right now. But I will catch him, because that is what I am meant to do. I think I'm gonna do like one more lap, and then I'll have to hit the pits. I think that's about the best option I've got here. Insemination. Dun dun dun. I feel like that'd be really weird. I know they do that to animals all the time, or they do that artificial insemination bullshit, but I feel like being a person, having that done, like going to a sperm bank and then having somebody else's jizz that you don't even know, like why would you, I get it, you know, for people that, you know, for like a dude that's had a vasectomy or something and they couldn't reverse it so that he could, you know, shoot the old liquid kids up in the old birthing canal, up in the old Guadal canal there. I feel like that'd be really weird, especially being the guy, like having like your girlfriend or your fiance or your wife or whatever the hell it is, going to a clinic and be like, alright, here we go, we're gonna take some other dude's freaking, you know, jack-off fluids, and we're gonna just toss it right on in there, and you're gonna have a kid that's not made from either one of you. Neither one of your chromosomes are gonna be in this kid, but, you know, it's gonna be yours. So, yeah, have fun with that. It may have diseases, it may not, so, yeah. Cross your fingers and your toes and your balls for that. Dude, this guy, he is really doing it right now. Uh-oh. Oh no. There we go. We did it. We staved off a bad spin out. Thank God. Thought we were gonna get ourselves into some big trouble there. Oh, you make big fun. You make big fun. Yeah, but it's getting bad now. I can see that I'm having to strain a little bit more for this, especially considering I haven't really gained anything on this car the whole last couple of laps. It's doing a very good job at keeping me at bay here. But I think it's time to hit the pits so that we can keep, you know, increasing our lead. And off we go. Luckily, that car in front of us means literally nothing. I think that was the guy that's in, like, 5th place right now. I really hope that this guy behind me isn't the guy that's in 2nd place, because that'd be a little bit of a fake out. Me not even expecting it to be him, but it totally is, and then he's going to take the lead on me again. I don't think that it is, though. I mean, it might be. I guess we're going to find out right now. It is! That sly little bastard! Oh, really? Okay, I see what's going on here. I see. Sorcery, I tell you. I thought that we had a very, very comfortable lead here. I was very wrong. You little cocksucker. Ah, blowing the dick of injustice. Here we go. We now have a challenge again. Okay. Man, I was just driving with my head up in the clouds and everything. However, I think that he's going to be hitting the pits here in just a minute. See, now they give us the split. Now they give it to us. It's really weird. I feel like, you know, well, I guess it's because our tires have more grip too, but I feel like our brakes work a whole lot better when we have brand new tires. It's almost like they replaced the brakes too, but I kind of answered my own, you know, dilemma in my head. It's like, oh, I wonder why that is. Oh, yeah, because your fucking tires have more grip. You dumbass. Oh, shit. What do you think about that, Mr. Dumbass? The name's Dumas. Would you like a jujube? Man, dude, this sucks. I thought that we were, like, way the hell ahead of him, but why would we be? Why would we ever be this? This is the exact theory that I was talking about in a couple of episodes ago, when the game will never just let you have an outright huge lead in these things. They'll make you feel good about it, but then they'll just be like, oh yeah, by the way, here I am. You weren't really that far ahead ever. 1320, that's my address. I'm not going to tell you the rest of it because then I'm going to have people stalking me and it's going to be weird. I'll like wake up one day out of bed and go up to the window. I'll just have like a bunch of people standing out in my driveway. Hey man, what's going on? I'm like, who the fuck are you? Is he going to the pits? He sure is. Yeah, fuck you. All right. Yeah, fuck you. I don't want what you're selling, unless they're Samoa cookies. Then I'll definitely buy what you're selling. Alright guys, well as soon as I go around this turn here, we'll be out of time for this episode, but when we come back next time, the race is back on again, man. I didn't realize that's how we were going to be playing it, but we are. So, this is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go watch some basketball after I go put my body in a steady stream of hot water with some liquefied soap. So yeah, you guys take it easy. Oh god, hold on, stabilize, stabilize. Okay, we're good. Alright, see you later, bye.